Oh man, my garage is a mess right now. Ah! I got my dad's toolbox and I'm refinishing all the rusty tools. So I'm soaking them in vinegar. I got some soaking under there and then buffing them out. I painted, well I'm working on doing this, but I painted the vise, restored the vise, took it all apart, cleaned it. Check that out. I call it Black Galaxy. Anyways, working on cleaning up all of them. They were bad. They were like nasty, rat infested nest shit. Look at this. Woo. So my dad was a machinist. He died when I was 12, but I got his toolbox. I haven't had it since I was 18, and I finally got it like last weekend. I've just been restoring everything, cleaning everything up, making it look nice. You know. Anyways, working on the Vader here. The speedo for me has always went up and down. Like, it won't stay steady. Like, once I get to like 50 miles per hour, it's like a constant variation. 50 or 60, like 60 to 70 actually. It like goes up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. It doesn't stay steady. It stays steady in the lower speeds, but as soon as I get to a higher speed, it starts, I don't know, just like sporadic. So you can see it in some of my videos. Anyways, I got this carb jetted pretty good. I tried a 115, and that was a little rich. Just for the heck of it, I bumped to 120 to see if that was what was worse. So I went down to a 110 cherry. I just checked the plug. It was nice and golden brown. Let's see, I wiped it with my finger though, so I'm gonna clean it off, but you can see where it's kind of golden. Anyways, I'm playing with the needles here. So it was at the center position, like a dumb ass. Normally what I do is I grab a pair of needle nose and I hold the clip and I push down, so I take like the open end part that's like right there, the open part, put the open part onto the table and I just push it down. This one was so hard, I was like, I don't need the pliers. I push it down, ting, 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 ting. Yeah, I probably lost like 10 clips in this garage. I'll find them eventually. Anyways, it's back there, so I said, fuck it, I'll just grab another one. Anyways, I'm just really debating on whether I should go, because the bog is like a quarter to like half, maybe quarter to half. It has like a little stutter, and I'm not sure if it's lean or rich. It's kind of hard to tell. I'm assuming that it's lean, so I'm gonna drop the needle down one bump and we'll see where we're at here. So other than that, I haven't rode this thing in like 3 days. Still waiting on stuff, but I'm gonna take it out for a spin tonight, see what's up with it, see how she's running. The last time I did ride it, oh yeah, I put I had an 18mm sprocket, and that thing, or 18 tooth sprocket, and that thing was okay, but it just the motor is not strong enough. Like, okay, so I would recommend it if you just want to cruise at like a low per RPM, but as fast as I could go on that stock was like 56, and with the 17 I can go 70. No, yeah, 60. So, but I did have my daughter on the back, but I did try it once or twice without my daughter, like real quick out in the country, and it did only go to 56. So I put the 17 back on. You do have to grind a little tiny bit, just a teensy bit, where the gear selector is, the shift indicator, that little plastic part. It's like up here, you'll see it's round, and it has a little plastic like inserted hole. I had to grind just a wee bit on the bottom of that to clear, and the cover, of course, I had to take some more off. I did the standard, you know, cut that right there because that's in the way kind of deal at the bottom also. Anyways, yeah, I'm loving the exhaust. The exhaust is sounding great. Digging it. I was gonna port the heads this weekend, but I just got so wrapped up in that stupid tool chest. I really want to just hurry up and get it knocked out. Oh, another thing I seen, I was watching some videos, credit to Mini Bike Action guy. He was basically saying for your swing arm, so the bushings that are in there, basically like you have your round sleeve that gets pounded into the swing arm, and then there's a center rubber core, or rubber middle, and then you have your little sleeve that goes under that, and it's all attached. Well, basically when you tighten down that axle, it bites down that center shaft, right? And then obviously the swing arms got the other part, you know, tight fit in there too. So when your swing arm is moving, you're actually flexing the rubber. Because when I remember when I took the tire off and I took the shock off, I was like, what the hell? The swing arm seemed like really bindy, but it's designed that way. It's supposed to be the rubber to, it's supposed to flex via the rubber. So anyways, what he said was to take your bike, loosen up your swing arm bolt, sit on it, right? Sit on it, hit all your weight, like let it settle out. While it like you could have somebody else that weighs just about as much as you sit on the bike. Once it settles out, then tighten your nut. And basically what that does is it allows it to slip to actually the sitting ride height. And he says it's way more smoother that way. It feels better, he said. So I'm gonna give that a shot and see how I feel about that. I'm wanting to make some bushings or border some bushings. I think they're like 200 bucks, I want to say, and that's ridiculous. I wouldn't want to spend that much. I'll probably just buy a new swing arm that has it installed. It'd be nice if I can get a lathe. I'd be able to make them. I got big old chunks of Delrin. Let's see, right here. You could churn down a piece that would slide in that, slide right into where the rubber is. I can get it out, or maybe a piece of copper brass. I don't know. I like making stuff. It's fun. Anyways, we'll see. I'm digging the levers. Really liking them. Love these dirt bike ladders. I had to highly modify this to make it work, but she works. Custom little piece. This is actually the other side. Handle flipped over, and I basically took this part, unbolted it, and it goes to the, flipped it over, just because I didn't want to fuck up the other one, just in case I wanted to use it, because I know this one for a fact works perfect. This is on the stock ASV part, and then right here, I made this I basically tapped it, drilled a hole, tapped it, and added that little section right there, that little piece of metal, and that's what does the button click. Because before I did that, my brake lights were always on. Anyways, alright, well, I just wanted to check in with you guys and see what I was doing. I'll give an update, and I'm going to do a ride video tonight too. There's another little tip too. Whenever I put my slide back in, I like to always put a little bit of this oil stabilizer, thick gunky stuff. It helps it slide smoothly. Alright, I'm back. Got my Milwaukee heat jacket. So let's see what we got here. I love this thing, man. What we got for batteries? Here's a full one right here. Damn, baby. Make that boy on high. I'm in California. I'm like freezing. It's California freezing. It's like 50. And of course I'm just in nothing really. Pants and hoodie. Oh yeah. Alright. Take your time and go too late. Oh, okay, let's see. Oh, no. Seems you loose? No. It was just spinning. Yeah, that's good. I lost one of these bearings. 8 o'clock. Okay. I'm out. 2 country blocks. I'm gonna go the other way this time. Go back around. Mobishi. Use the handle. Let's hit the gas here. Spine on gas. I was like, what that car's dragging something. No, it's your kickstand, buddy. Oh my god. Hit my head on there. Not to ride up. Let's get my Bluetooth outlet going here. Rich. Doodle-doo. You know what? Fair enough. 1, 2, 3. There it goes. Wrong button. Okay, phone connected.
my needle. Man, this bike's crazy, man. I can't believe it runs. Freaking, same carb as Miley. And, it's running 110 jets. But you know what? Miley's always had a little box. Oh, yeah. Makes sense now. That's good. Yeah, so I think 110, 110 is pretty good for the PWK. It's like a 32 pilot. Yeah, I always have another issue too. Sometimes it's not like the throttle sticks, but sometimes I get a high idle. It's not the slide open. It's something in the car getting work. And it was before, okay, so when I had the 38 main jet, or the 38 pilot jet, it did the same thing. And I went down to a 32, and it didn't get better nor worse, but Grummy. We're out here. We out here in the off-road, yeah. Let's turn my brake lights off. Look at a button like that. With what? On? Off. It's like cops are following me, fucking button. Oh yeah. We out in the country. We out in Milwaukee. Hopefully I don't get a flat tire. I got my slicks on. There it is right there. I'm gonna see. So to be completely honest, it's a pain in the ass to freaking take the needle and switch it, move it on this carb just because this throttle cable is a smidge tight. I could have loosened it, I guess. Anyways, you can figure it out. I'll show you guys when I do another video. This is our little spot where we used to freaking well, we still do ride our pit bikes. It's our little track, a little circle track. Track. You'd be mobbing around this thing. So we used to go this way, but we go this way too.
adjustment, and this is my plug. Anyways, I don't know. Still had that same bog. I think I want to say maybe it's worse, a little bit worse. So we'll see. I'll move the needle up past the middle to the next one up. So it'd be like the second one, be the second one down from the top, and that should lean it out, and we'll see how that runs. It's looking good to me. So it's got that bog.